Listening comprehension. Directions. Listen carefully and choose the best choice that corresponds to what you heard. Number 1.
Didn't Maria go shopping with you yesterday?
Even if she hadn't had a lot of studying, she would have preferred staying home to going shopping.
What does the man imply about Maria? Number 2.
Come swimming with me.
Sorry, but I'm up to my neck in work.
What's the man's problem? Number 3.
This course wasn't supposed to be hard.
But it sure turned out to be, didn't it?
What does the woman think about the course? Number 4.
Have we received responses from everybody we invited?
Uh-huh. Only Tina can't come.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
The basic package is $1,000, but those extras will be another $800.
Oh, I can't afford that much. It'll just have to be less.
Okay, I'll cut you a deal and let you have it for the basic plus half for the extras.
How much will it probably cost? Number 6.
Look, it's broken. I told you it wasn't working.
Of course it won't work. See, the ink cartridge indicator is flashing. You have to replace it.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what it meant.
What is wrong with the printer? Number 7.
This new convertible I bought handles like a limousine.
I still wish we had gotten a station wagon. I think it would have been more useful.
Why don't you try driving it when you pick up the kids from the station this afternoon?
What type of car did he buy? Number 8.
After I heard about the problem Jim had with his condo, I was dubious about our new house.
I thought the surrounding area looked like that swampland in Florida.
Well, it turned out to be a really nice old place with room to park out back.
Where will they move? Number 9.
It is going to be awfully hard to work with last year's marketing budget.
Did they explain why your request for an increase was turned down?
Apparently the company's profit margins were lower than expected.
Why is the man concerned? Number 10.
Have the blueprints arrived from the engineering department yet?
No, I believe that team is still putting the final touch on them.
Very well. Will you contact me once they arrive so I can review them?
What is the man waiting for? Listen to the following recording and answer its questions.
In these cost-conscious times, convention planners face one big question: how to plan a meeting that's effective and memorable for participants yet doesn't cost hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars to stage. The answer is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is close to the great centers of the East, where many of your conventioneers probably live, but its prices are much lower. In fact, on average, hotel rooms in Pittsburgh are 35% cheaper than in New York. The cost of dining out is about 25% less than in Boston, and the same trend holds true for meeting rooms and auditoriums. And Pittsburgh is surrounded by some of the accessible recreational areas in the east, offering golf, horseback riding, and myriad of other activities. And Pittsburgh is safe, clean, and uncongested. At the Pittsburgh Convention and Visitors Bureau, we're here to help you plan every detail right. Call us today for more information.
Number 11. According to the advertisement, how much do the most expensive conventions cost? Number 12. Who is the advertisement directed at? Listen to the following recording and answer its questions.
Our keynote speaker this afternoon is businessman and former astronaut Jim Grumman. After retiring from the space program in 1972, Jim became president and chief executive officer of Pacific Southern Airlines, and within 3 years had turned a company on the brink of bankruptcy into one of the most respected and profitable airlines in the world. 5 years ago, looking for a new challenge, he co-founded Moon Microsystems, a computer company specializing in networks for small business. Moon has since become the world's largest supplier of network hardware, and Jim is still at the helm. Jim is going to talk to us today about overcoming the fear of success. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Grumman.
Number 13. What did Jim do before he became a businessman? Number 14. What was Jim's first accomplishment in business? Number 15. In what field does Jim work now? Listen to the following recording and answer its questions.
Looking for the perfect haircut? That usually means finding the perfect haircutter is not so easy, according to the Beverly Hills hairstylist Jim Wayne. To find the perfect haircut, Wayne suggests that you devote as much time to choosing your haircutter as you would a doctor. Also look at people at parties, on the street, and in the supermarket. If you see a hairstyle you like, don't be shy about asking who did it. To find a good hairstylist, Wayne suggests that you visit the salon and watch the haircutter work. This will also give you a sense of what the atmosphere is like. Your haircutter should see how you walk, how you stand, and most important, how you hold your head.
Number 16. What should a person do to find a good hairstylist? Number 17. What is considered the most important factor that a hairstylist should know about his client? Listen to the following recording and answer its questions.
Our name has changed. Ramada Inn Horton Plaza hotels are now known simply as Horton Plaza. We have changed our name and upgraded the quality of our service. We offer an enhanced array of facilities and services for your convenience and pleasure. Make a reservation today and experience the difference. Call 1-800-890-0410.
Number 18. What is the new name of the hotel? Number 19. Other than the name, what else has changed about the hotel? Number 20. What number could you dial to make a reservation? Listen to the following recording and answer its questions.
What was Professor McIntosh saying about the lecture series on alternative forms of energy when I walked in late? I had trouble with my car again.
The first lectures tonight, all second and third year students are invited to a buffet dinner tonight before it starts. Then at 6:30, the speaker will begin her talk on solar energy.
Can non-engineering students attend all 4 weeks of this series?
No, they can only go to this week's lecture. During the next 3 weeks, the admission will be restricted to engineering students.
Oh, then I'm going to try to make it tonight. Can I give you a ride over there?
No, but thanks anyway. Wait a minute. Didn't you say that you are having car trouble lately? Let me give you a ride.
Number 21. Why was the man late for class? Number 22. What's the topic of tonight's lecture? Number 23. For how many weeks is the lecture series given? Number 24. How many weeks of the lecture series can non-engineering students attend? Number 25. What does the woman suggest the man do? Listen to the following recording and answer its questions.
Hi, Tom.
Judy, I haven't seen you in weeks. Where have you been?
In Florida?
What? Vacationing while the rest of us have been studying on campus in the February cold?
Not exactly. I spent most of my time underwater.
I don't understand.
I was on a special field trip. I went with my marine biology class.
So you went scuba diving? What were you looking for? Sunken treasure?
You might say so. The sea is full of treasures, all kinds of strange, fascinating organisms. Our class concentrated on studying plankton.
I thought planktons are too small to be seen.
That's a common misconception. The term plankton covers a wide variety of freely floating plants and animals, from microscopic one-celled organisms to large ones such as common jellyfish.
Jellyfish may be large enough to be seen, but they are transparent, aren't they?
Yes, most planktons have transparent tissues as a protective camouflage. It makes them practically invisible to predators.
But not invisible to our biology class, I hope.
By concentrating, I was able to see the outlines of lots of different planktons, which are plants and animals. In fact, our professor even took photographs of Grieber quadrata, which are small oceanic snails.
How could the snails show up in the photographs if they're transparent?
We squirted Grieber quadrata with a harmless green dye. Since particles of the dye stuck to their tissues, the snails appeared in green outline in the photograph.
That sounds like an interesting trip, but I think if I'd been in Florida in February, I'd much rather spend my time just swimming and lying in the sun.
Number 26. How did Judy spend most of her time in Florida? Number 27. What was Tom doing in February? Number 28. What kind of class went on the field trip? Number 29. According to Judy, what did her professor photograph? Number 30. Why is it hard to see most planktons?